Yo, what is going on, everybody? What's good, YouTube? I'm back with another video, obviously. Today I passed 5 of my Topstep evals. So I'm gonna be just recapping the trades I took. I took 3 trades. I took 2 wins and 1 loss, and yeah, that's it. I blew my last funded that I got the payout from last week. So I kind of just full ported because I was on my 4th payout. I didn't want to get moved to live, so kind of just was like, fuck it, weave ball. And yeah, I got 5 new funders and I passed them today. So hopefully I'm able to grind these out and stay consistent and able to take another payout. So yeah, I'm gonna be going over the trades, but yeah, this is proof that I passed them. I guess the start date was February 1st, and yeah, they're all passed. So um yeah, so let's go over my trade this morning on NASDAQ. This was the loss I just took in Asia session. I was trying to trade in Asia, but didn't work out clearly. So what is? I'm gonna take this off for now. The daily chart, yeah. So this was like a crazy reversal candle. Actually, like I was not expecting this. Like this weekly profile, like, and we have an SMT up here. I thought we were gonna be bearish this week, if I'm being very honest. Even the way we opened, like in Asia session, like you would think that we were gonna have a bearish day, but nope, we did not. So we opened gap lower. I was almost certain that these lows were next. Apparently, I was just wrong. So I woke up into this candle right here. We had 10 a.m. news, but the way this candle was already expanding, and it kind of like this was already the reversal here. So hold on. Okay, so this was the reversal candle here on the 4-hour. Like we took this low out over here, clearly on the daily chart. So if we're gonna reverse, like we're either gonna continue or reverse from this key level, and it was clear that we were getting a reversal. We did not take this out on YM, so that was kind of sus. But we did take it out on RTY. But so I was kind of considering that, like, YM is reversing here because of the SMT with RTY, so probably NQ and ES follow through and go higher as well, even though there's no SMT there. So obviously we get the candle 1, candle 2 closure above this. So like I'm obviously expecting this candle to be bullish, and like it's stupid bullish. So it's like my idea for shorts is just gone, right? So I'm just looking higher now, and I believe ES and YM were already higher. Yep, they had already taken out these highs, right? And ES was super close to this is previous day, or yep, something like that. Close to previous day. I think this was like 4 a.m. or something, so it wasn't really previous day high, but I was still targeting that. This was my target, so I was looking for the SMT to get broken to the highs. And yeah, we just have clear bullish order flow here. 10 a.m. hits. I believe I was looking here. I was trying to get long in this candle somewhere like here. And obviously because it's eval, like I'm not waiting for this retracement on the 30-minute. Like we have 10 a.m. opens, and like I'm just expecting expansion because no. I was expecting the next candle to expand because we had this SMT with YM here. So we already had the reversal in, and then 9:30 creates the SMT, so we have the manipulation now. NQ doesn't go lower, so I'm expecting 10 a.m. to open up and just expand. So was looking for the top half of the candle to get respected. Obviously, we just open up, we retrace into the gap. Like 10 a.m. already opens up. We've already made the retracement, so I'm just going long here. Like this 10 a.m. open, and then we just have this opposing candle, and we have the order block formation. Can I have my magnet on, please? Thanks. So I'm just taking this right here. I market entered. I didn't wait for the order block retest because we didn't get it there. I think we got it later on, but no, I don't think we did actually. So I was looking at 2R here for my target, and I forgot what I was saying. I just said bye to my nephew and my brother. They were leaving. So yeah, I got long there, and I was holding for 2R. I was wishing about 750. And I believe that was my target. And then we came back deeper. We had a new 30-minute open up. So we had taken out this high on ES, and obviously I'm still waiting for the SMT to get broken, right? But because we've just taken this high out, we can retrace into a gap. So I was kind of scared here, if I'm being very honest. I was in class too, bro. Like, I was kind of scared here. But because we had to retrace into a gap to realign to go higher most of the time. So I was kind of waiting, and we kind of expanded a lot. So yeah, I was pretty confident that we had to retrace into a gap. So I was just praying that my entry would be safe and that we would take out, like, we would create a new gap on the 30-minute before taking out my entry or taking out my stop or whatever. So this new 30-minute opens, right? And fuck, I'm like giving everything a fucking way, bro. Holy shit. Be patient, man. So we have a PSP here, and then YM doesn't reach into the gap, so we have also an SMT there. So this is like another model right here that you could also trade. So this is a retracement. I think I had my stop like break even. I really shouldn't have, but like I was willing to like re-enter if it tapped the gap and gave me another like re-entry. So I would have taken this, and I did actually. I added right here when we CSD'd this candle. So this is inside the new gap, the SMT, the PSP, and I added here. I added one. I was long 5 contracts here, and then I added one here, micro contracts. I added one here, and then I put my TP down a little bit, like right here or something. So like my full position, like my fill was like down here now instead of over there, and like I just put my stop break even, and I kind of let that run. And I believe it hit TP later. Would this have given me 2R though if I had this entry right here? What is this? 2R right here, a little bit below the high. So this was actually a better entry. That would have been better actually. Wait, am I tripping? Oh, it did kind of give you a little bit of trouble, but you feel me? Still, wait, let me make it a little bit more realistic. Right there, yeah, you still would have got 2R. So I close about here. I got my 1500, and I was just chilling for the rest of that. Not that day, but this was all today. So I was chilling for the rest of the morning session because I already made my profit. Obviously, there's nothing else for me to do. So that was my first trade. I feel like that just took me a long ass time to explain. So my next trade was on. Oh, it was still on NQ. It was not that long ago actually. It was here. So this gap, this candle, bro. Whatever. So obviously YM opened up into this gap, this 10 AM gap. NQ and ES didn't. Clearly, like, we have SMT here. So I mean, I don't really know what I was expecting, but yeah. I think it might be because I'm black. Yo, maybe. Those I'm not trying to, yeah, never mind. Let me not bring up anything with race. I'm just saying the guys with home court advantage with Asia session, they be making bank. But whenever I try to touch Asia, you feel me? All I'm saying. Anyway, so I was trying to get long here, somewhere where here this fucking gap right here, bro. So like I was hoping, because we already had an SMT here with the 4 hours, so I was kind of hoping that this would be a PSP SMT in this gap right here. Like I would have been so happy. Like what YM had a down candle. This would already take the high out, so I was expecting like for us to tag this gap and maybe NQ get to these highs. Just in Asia, I wasn't expecting full on expansion. I would have taken it off before that because it would have given my 3R. So yeah, I was trying to get long here. Wait, how did I lose? Hold on. Wait, how did I lose? Hold on, bro. Oh, okay. So this, so we didn't get the SMT, right? But this is still a candle two closure. So I'm like, bro, this still looks good to the highs. You feel me? From here. So I'm like, I'm just gonna wait for this candle close and confirm the candle two to get in candle three to expand, right? Boy, was I wrong. So this 50% of this candle. So like, this is my validation. I just marked out the whole thing. I wasn't gonna take the bottom wick because I'm just expecting this to open up and continue. So like, I'm thinking like this gap holds, right? So like we get pretty low in this gap, and I take like longs like right here, boy. And I closed. I just market closed because I was like, this isn't looking good. It was like a $200 loss or something like that. And then like we end up doing that, bro. So like it would have hit my profit target, but it's whatever, because it didn't really look good, and I was kind of full porting, so I'm glad I closed. Um, I probably would have got burned in that, but because I probably would have closed at the low. I'm glad I closed early. So I took a $200 loss, and now I was like, let me look at better things here, right? So I'm looking at silver, right? And normally I would not take this trade, but because we open up and like this candle is just clearly bullish, 6 p.m. Like I'm expecting us to go into this gap that we created on silver, because I'm expecting silver to go lower. I might take a trade here, but I don't want to like overdo it tonight, honestly. But yeah, silver closed inside of its previous day candle, so like gold did not. So I was expecting silver to be more bullish. Gold hit the level first though, so I guess I'm just not, you know. Anyway, yeah. So I forgot what I was trying to say, bro. I'm dead ass. Yeah, so I was expecting this candle to just be bullish because we have a reversal candle here, and yeah. So you feel me? Anyway, so I'm here on a 1 hour gulp. I'm waiting. Like we CSD here, no retracement into the here, this order block. Anyway, so I'm waiting for the gap to get tagged, and the gap gets tagged, and we have SMT there with um I put the alert here to let me know if it got tagged with silver euro. So I'm looking at silver. We tagged the gap like super quick. So that's what ICT calls IO Fed, I guess. So here I'm waiting on this 5 minute to CSD. 5 minute CSDs. I get my entry. Boom, right there. I kinda, because I was like, it's once mini micro silver is super like size intensive, so I don't really like trading it that much, but I was trying to pass these Jones, I can't lie. So I just took one contract, one micro here, and it gave me 1700. So I recovered my loss and I made 1500. I put my stop at this candle's low strictly because it's a PSP. Like this has a bearish close, and this is a doji, or is it green? At the time it looked like a bullish candle. In my defense, don't put your stop like that. Give it the low. However, this worked out in my favor, because like if you give it the low here, you're still gonna get 2R. But the thing is, I'm not taking that big of a stop on silver, so that's just me. But yeah. But normally I would not take this trade. One, because there's nothing really on the 4 hour that's telling me like longs, besides my obviously my bias that I have that we're gonna go into this gap, right? But it's no real SMT or anything supporting my trade, so I would advise against doing that. I'm like I said, I only took that because it's an eval and I'm trying to pass it. But the 1 hour did look good for like a shorter, I guess, target, scalp, whatever. So yeah, that was my second trade today. Still same logic, basically. Just this is just lower probability, I would say. So yeah, that's the video. We'll try to stay dialed in on these fundeds and get a payout. You feel me? It's a good start to February though. I'm gonna just try not to go on tilt. that's really gonna be my only problem. If I don't go on sale, I'm gonna get a payout. So yeah, I guess pray for me. And I hope y'all have a good day. Thanks for watching the video. If you made it this far, I don't know, comment. Should I make you guys comment? I guess just say something about February. Just say something about February. I guess I won't say comment a specific thing. But yeah, thanks for watching the video, and stay safe and good luck trading, guys.